Hey, what is up, Click? Welcome back to the channel. It's your brother Shane. 21 Pilots just dropped a new song called Next Semester, and I'm so amped for this. If you guys haven't seen my other reaction to Overcompensate, I'll just leave that up here for you guys to click on. The Next Semester is the second single from the forthcoming album Clancy, available everywhere May 17th. Now my birthday's on May 27th, so this is gonna make a fantastic birthday gift to myself. If it is the first time that you're stopping by the channel, I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here, and don't forget to smash that like, subscribe and turn on notifications. But if you have come to the channel before and you're returning, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting the channel and for watching my 21 Pilots reactions. Guys, it means so much to me. I know I did promise some older songs, and I am a man of my word. I will get to them eventually, guys. There's just been so much stuff going on in my life right now. I had golf club champs this weekend, which I was practicing quite hard for. I unfortunately didn't do too well. I think I came somewhere in the middle, but it was a lot of fun and I just enjoyed myself. But otherwise, I've just been doing a lot of requests for people that have donated to the channel. So I've just been super busy. But when I do get a chance, I really do want to go back to those other videos that you guys have suggested in the comments. And thank you for all the wonderful comments that you guys always leave on the channel. It always brightens up my day and puts a huge smile on my face. I read them all, and I just want you guys to know that you're all fantastic. And with all that being said, let's just hop into this, guys. I wonder what that ending was there, just like somebody running out of the street. That was so strange. Check at this. It must have been from a previous video or something. I'm sure one of you guys let me know, like, what was that about? Is this like someone running away from the headlights there? Maybe it's going to come back now, we'll see. Oh, this is so cool. This is kind of reminding me of like old school punk. And I'm here for it, guys. I'm loving this live performance that they're giving here as well.
Can't break down. Graduate now. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. It's a taste test of what I hate less. Can you die of anxiousness? I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? Certain things, what I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take me home. Then I heard, hey kid, get out of the road.
Okay, there we go. That took us back to that intro. So now I know what's going on. I'm enjoying the lyrics so far. I never enjoyed school growing up, to be honest. I used to hate school.
Suffocate. There's a pressure in my chest. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? It's a taste test of what I hate less. I don't wanna be here. Start fresh with a new year.
So beautiful, man. I love that ending. I just love the whole song. I love how it just went from like punk vibes and then he just brought out that little acoustic at the end there, and I just resonated so much with the lyrics. I'm sure most of you guys also resonated a lot with that song. Oh my gosh. I know I'm not somebody that enjoyed school, and every time that it became a new semester, yeah, in South Africa we just called it a new term. But every time a new term came, I was like, I'll do better this time. And for a couple of days, I'll put all my effort and everything into it. And then I'll just be like, nah, I don't enjoy this. I never enjoyed going to school. I felt like my mind was just always preoccupied with so many other things. And then sometimes when we had tasks to do, I remember once we had to do this coloring in when I was like very, very young. And the teacher was like, you guys can't go to break until you finish coloring in this drawing. And I remember it was still like kids playing out on the playground in front of a school. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take this serious. And I started coloring it in to the best of my ability. And everyone else was scribbling like crazy. I mean, we were only about 7 years old, I think. And I took it like so seriously, and everyone was leaving and going out to break, and I was just left there in the class, and I started like getting so anxious, and I was like, man, am I ever going to finish this? Why is everyone finished and I'm still taking forever? Eventually I think the teacher just came up to me and said I could leave because I was just like getting so panic and anxiety driven. And I think that was like the first time that I noticed that something was a little bit different with me. I was diagnosed with depression when I was younger, but I've never been diagnosed with ADHD or anything like that. But I think I might have a few tendencies for that, but I'm sure a lot of us do. But school was just never a place for me, and I could never really concentrate there, and it was hard for me to learn words. It still is kind of hard for me to learn words. I don't know, it takes a while for my brain to process stuff. We're all just built differently, and then being in the school system, they don't see that people are different. They just want to break you and make you the same as everyone else. We all just have to fit this one mold. But I feel like if they did school differently and they can see what the kids' interests are, then they can focus a lot more on those interests instead of just forcing you to do things you don't want to do. Obviously, you need basic education, but there becomes a point where it kind of becomes pointless in my eyes. And that's just a little bit of a story about my past, and I just want to go through these lyrics here. I mean, obviously, this is also just like a metaphor for life in general. It doesn't really have to be related to school, but I just had a hard time at school, and that's what I was just picturing up. This could be like anything in life where you're just feeling so much anxiety, because he's like, stand up straight now, can't break down, graduate now. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. So he could be like talking about going to his graduation. A lot of people in America especially had to give speeches or walk up to the front. That could be like a lot of anxiety for people because they don't want to be seen. It's a taste test of what I hate less. Can you die of anxiousness? I felt like I could have died from anxiousness many times in my life, where that feeling just becomes so overwhelming that you feel so sick. And I was so horrible at giving speeches when I was younger. I wasn't the best at speaking, and YouTube's helped me quite a lot with confidence and overcoming my fear of trying to talk. I used to always mumble inside of my mouth a lot and just not enunciate. I still have a lot of problems with that. And I just feel like my English isn't the greatest, but I have been trying to improve as much as I can. Life is just a process. It's a great big process of learning things. I used to be so anxiety ridden and fearful. And that was a big thing when I never had confidence because of high school, where I was bullied a lot. So then I just lost a lot of confidence throughout my life, and it's been taking me a long time to try and build up that confidence. And only in the last few years have I gotten that confidence back. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? You know, when your mind always races into the future, predicting all the many outcomes that could happen. I do that quite a lot. For example, yesterday I got my screen replaced on my phone, and then there was a few problems still. So I had to go back to the guy and just ask him to fix it. So in my mind, I'm coming up with all these scenarios of this guy being like, no, I'm not going to fix it. And I'm just overthinking. And I used to do this quite a lot. I'll just start making up things in my mind of all these different scenarios of what could happen. And it would always make me so anxious and be like, oh man. And when you actually get to doing what you were gonna do. It's like never as bad as you pictured in your mind. So all that time was just wasted creating all these scenarios that didn't even exist. I remember certain things, what I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take me home. Then I heard, hey kid, get out of the road. So I guess he ran into the middle of the road because he didn't want to do the speech or be seen or the center of attention. And then he thought that the lights were coming to take him home like his parents. And then it would just happen to be somebody in the road that was like, hey man, move out of the road. Can't feel my legs. I might suffocate. There's a pressure in my chest. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? I felt those feelings so many times in my life. Can't change what you've done. Yeah, there's many things from my past. Those lines, when you said it at the end, they almost brought me to tears because, man, there's some things that I've done in the past that I wish I could change. But hey, we can't. It's written in stone. What we can do is just move forward to the next semester. That's what he's trying to say. Just move forward into the future because the past has happened. You can obviously learn from the past, but don't always just stay in the past and linger on those feelings all the time, because I can promise you it's just going to be a negative feedback loop and you're going to be stuck there forever. Take it from somebody that has done a lot of bad things. I was addicted to drugs and I ended up going to prison. It was just not a happy time of my life. I'm fortunate that things had changed for me and I've been 9 years sober, and I'm just blessed to be here and I'm happy to be alive, and I have a great fiance and we have a great life together. And just never give up hope, because the future can be something so beautiful and so bright. You have to just try to change your mindset, and once you can accomplish that, then anything is possible. I promise you guys. Take it from somebody that knows. You can start fresh with the new year. But yeah, that was so awesome. That was like some punk rock and I loved it. I just love those vibes in the beginning. I love the music video. I love how it was shot. I think the album Clancy is going to be one hell of a banger and I just can't wait for it. I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. If you did, you know what to do. Please don't forget to smash that like, subscribe and turn on notifications. It's been your brother Shane and I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Look after yourselves out there.